Hello, my name is Christina Robolino, and I'm a fourth-year environmental design student.
I'm Jordan Taylor. I'm a second-year environmental design student.
I'm Tucker Harding, and I'm a second-year environmental design student.
I'm Eve Burns, and I am a fifth-year landscape architecture student, and we're going to present to you our commercial district within the Ubrica One master plan.
The Ubrica One Medical City project is located in Nakuru County, Kenya. The overall site master plan and land use was developed by the Masters in Landscape Architecture students. The next step was to create more detailed portions of the established master plan, including the residential sector, the teaching hospital, student housing, biomedical district, agricultural district, hospitality, and the commercial district. All sites are focused on sustainability and the One Health initiative. For our project, we designed the commercial district at the top left of the 13-kilometer site.
Our site, the commercial district, has a size of roughly 44 acres. It is 1.6 kilometers long by 0.4 kilometers wide. The aim of our site was to create an upscale urban environment centered on creating a destination for both everyday and leisure activities for tourists and natives alike. Our site has an emphasis on permeable indoor-outdoor connections. It also focuses on providing unique experiences that promote human and environmental and animal welfare. It also focuses on multimodal connectivity options and also connected with Kenyan culture.
We've established 3 goals for our site. The first of these is to increase connectivity within the site and the overall master plan. Second, we want to focus on holistic wellness that engages mind, body, and soul through indoor and outdoor elements. And finally, to celebrate local culture, history, and people through design and engagement opportunities.
When we began design for our site, we chose to focus on creating linear but also organic expressions within the architecture and the landscape. We chose to focus on interior green nodes throughout the entire site, but chose to separate them based on density. Our most dense node is an arts and cultural node, followed by a lesser dense node focused on day-to-day activities and further retail. And our last node is the least dense and focuses on science and exploration and includes a trail system. To give more specificity to our design, we chose to focus in on one of our nodes, the art and cultural node. This particular node is a composition of a music venue, literature zone, and art installation area combined with a series of flexible spaces that can be easily programmed for various events. Different primary and secondary paths lead to primary and secondary building entrances. Spaces for educational and social opportunities, as well as opportunities for physical wellness, are encouraged within the site and are brought into the buildings.
The commercial retail accentuates the ideals revolving segmented togetherness. This allows the space to provide programming for a variety of uses, including cafes, bistros, boutiques, and coffee shops. Contrary to the American-esque ideal of a centralized mall, this retail district is planned to encourage walking and activity. This is accomplished by arranging the buildings radially around the central node, giving frontage access to each store, and covered colonnade to provide protection from the elements and further enhance an active shopper's experience. Coupled with the ideas of community and togetherness, sustainability is incorporated to further serve the community of shoppers. Many green areas surround the district, and rain and solar collectors are used on the more prominent roofs to utilize the energy and resources in the site.
This large upscale movie theater is the perfect location for our night out with the friends and family, as it is located in the urban entertainment node of the commercial mall. The theater's design holds the purpose of endless entertainment for all ages, with a luxurious lobby that holds spaces for various activities, including a restaurant, bar, a lounge area, arcade, concessions, and event spaces that are available for rent. The theater houses 5 smaller theaters holding 165 seats each, with 2 larger IMAX cinemas with enough room for 400 people. The quasi-radial design, following the perimeter of the node, is what maintains the connection between the buildings that each serve a separate purpose.
The master plan incorporates a mixed-use residential area. This area is strategically located in the entertainment district so they can have commodities nearby, and also next to the teaching hospital to attract young professionals to live in this area. The first level includes an area for offices that will be dedicated to the promoting of arts and culture in the site. The building has 1 and 2 bedroom apartments that can house over 100 residents, while leaving space for future expansion. In this image, you can see the exterior design for the mixed-use residential area. The corner of the building is a clubhouse for the residents, including the administration area, lounge spaces, a fitness center, among others. The first level of the building is designed for businesses to promote the economical development of the site. The next 3 levels are residential. You can also see the terrace on the second level that creates a community space for the residents to overlook the activity in the node.
We feel that our commercial district will create a destination within the master plan, foster community ties, and help promote holistic wellness. By providing multimodal transportation options, indoor-outdoor opportunities to improve mental, physical, and spiritual wellness, and celebrating the local culture, history, and people within the design, we have created a unique spot within the master plan. We are excited to see how our design and those of our classmates will help inspire the final design of this project and will be a great blessing to the people of Nakuru County and Kenya as a whole.
Howdy, we are MJ Squared and our team is a part of the Hospitality District. It consists of 2 fifth-year landscape architecture students, Michael Hernandez, Jose Perez, and 2 environmental design students, 1 senior, Marissa Dominguez, and myself, Jennifer Hernandez, a sophomore. Ubrica One Health is a movement aiming to unify the interrelationships among human, animal, environment, and the economy. The site consists of 4,330 acres and will be used as a self-sustaining biomedical industrial city. It will house a medical campus, research district, residential community, industrial park, and recreational district. As part of the hospitality district, our team aimed to create a place where we would be able to accommodate people who will be traveling to this medical city for either business, education, or medical purposes. As a team, we wanted to approach the design in a manner that addressed both building and landscape architecture. One of our biggest challenges was to find a way to integrate the culture and economy in such a way that would make this district a tourist destination. In order to do this, our team designed various attractions that would create a positive experience for users. We took great care in respecting the existing formations and boundaries, such as the viewing corridor between Mount Tuswa and Mount Lognot, as well as the interior buffer zone. Mountain View Resort adds importance to the sites by situating the buildings around the view corridor, such that it seems to be shaped by the existing sites. This particular placement projects the idea that we're no greater than the land around us, and furthermore are shaped by it. We gravitated the wings of the buildings towards the main entryway, creating a formal grand entrance. By mirroring the wings, we were able to achieve the same monumentality in the back as well. A 2-story vaulted ceiling creates a clear transition from the grand entrance to the gathering spaces in the back.
The site will meet the full needs of healthcare. Our site is divided into 3 phases. The middle, which holds the resort and outdoor water park. The right portion holds the retail and outdoor amphitheater and the staff apartments. The left is occupied with a variety of sports venues and interactive parks. The main resort complex consists of restaurants, a gym, spa, a 25-meter lap pool, pharmacy, conference rooms, a business center, and kids clubs. The 10 resort lodges are situated around the main complex, holding 12 rooms each, with the central community center. 42 exclusive tribal bungalows represent Kenyan tribes. Placement around the lake and a lazy river provide a relaxing getaway. Local materials and construction techniques were integrated to promote jobs and to further assimilate with the natural area. For the main structure, we chose the technique of adobe with a finishing layer of terracotta. Large timber columns outlined the arcades and central nave. Bamboo was used for both the flooring and long span trusses. With plentiful materials and readily skilled locals, a thatched roofing system tops off the resort. Mountain View Resort is entirely naturally ventilated through the design of vaulted ceilings, a multitude of foldable doors, and wide open corridors. We are also able to accomplish this through the use of energy-efficient adobe and thatch materials. The adobe material functions on a 12-hour cycle of passive cooling and solar heating. Thatched roofs are also a naturally insulated material. It is one of the best eco-roof types that can be grown and harvested with little to no machinery.
Ubrica One Health is a movement aiming to unify the interrelationships amongst humans, animals, the environment, and the economy by creating a relaxing getaway where tourists can learn about the Kenyan culture, jobs for the local people, and a sanctuary where animals are free to roam. all while still preserving as much of the land as possible.
Hi, my name is Cristiano Vasquez and I'm a fourth year environmental design student.
Hi, my name is Diego Sanchez and I'm a second year environmental design student.
Hi, I'm Bo Barnett and I'm a fifth year landscape architecture student.
The Ubrica One Health Project in Ubrica Kenya is focused on designing for the four dimensions of health: animals, people, environment, and economy. Health is holistic, nothing in the universe lives in isolation. Health of one dimension is only ensured when it works in concert with the other three dimensions. These four dimensions are strongest when woven together like a cloth. Ubrica and Nairobi will be the first stitches in the vestments of health for all. Healthy cities, healthy landscape, healthy wildlife, and healthy economy. All necessary for future generations to thrive. If healthy systems are designed for now, it can only become stronger and more refined in the lifetimes of our children. This is a sustainable future where all can live in health for generations to come.
The Hospitality District is located in the center of the Ubrica's project site. There's a major view corridor running through the location from Mount Susma to the south to Mount Lavanat to the northeast. This north-south view corridor is intersected by the wildlife corridor that runs east-west across the southern border of the entire Ubrica site project. Water drains northeast and northwest from Mount Susma. Opportunities and constraints: maintain integrity of mountain view corridor, maintain integrity of wildlife corridor, must have vehicle access, but discourage vehicle use in favor of alternatives. Design with local workforce and residents in mind. Drinking water must be drilled for. Programming must be family friendly. Respect, conserve, and showcase local culture. Respect, conserve, and showcase local wildlife.
Based on these goals identified by project stakeholders and designers, we have developed 5 design vision statements for the Hospitality District. 1. A family-friendly destination offering restorative and engaging recreational tourism of local culture and natural features. 2. Locals and their professional development are strategically woven into the economic and social infrastructure. They not only work at but help define these spaces at Ubrica One. 3. The Hospitality District offers therapeutic and recreational facilities and multifunctional event venues. 4. This is a central place for the flow-through of traffic. There is good vehicular flow, but it takes lower priority behind alternate modes of transport such as walking, cycling, and riding the lazy river. 5. The Hospitality District is defined by decompressive transition zones to help relax travelers as they move from one district to another through this central location.
The mission of the Hospitality District is to provide therapeutic recreational experiences in the four dimensions of tourism: cultural, ecological, medical, and agricultural, to visitors in a way that demonstrates and embodies the Ubrica model. The design scope managed by Team SPV is a cultural safari, which includes 42 tribal villages and a tribal museum, and therapeutic facilities, which include a wildlife rehab clinic and the Unity Lodge.
The Culture Safari is the explorative interpretation of the people and traditional culture of Kenya. The World Safari means journey. Visitors to Ubrica are invited to take part in a cultural safari.
Therapeutic facilities are areas and activities designed for spiritual, mental, and physical healing. They include relaxing settings, intimacy with nature, and positive social interactions. The feedback loop of the four dimensions creates a unique, memorable, and healthy growing experience for visitors as well as Ubrica residents and its employees.
Howdy, my name is Michael Clariday, and I am a senior environmental design major.
My name is Daniel Stigler, and I am a sophomore environmental design major.
My name is Margaret Reagan, and I am a sophomore environmental design major.
And my name is Elliot Williams, and I am a senior landscape architecture major.
And our project is aimed to design an educational facility, chapel, and community center for Ubrica One Health. Our site is located in the southern half of the residential district of the proposed industrial biomedical city for Nakuru County, Kenya. The site is separated from the rest of the residential district by a 6-lane road and divided in half by a 4-lane road. The total size of the site is 37 acres. The western side of the site contains the school, and the eastern side of the site contains the chapel and community center, which separates the educational and social portions of our site into two very distinct parts.
The design for the school was derived from the idea of giving each classroom direct access to the outdoors, as well as provide enough space to allow students to gather and communicate with one another. 4 symmetrical wings of classrooms were then stimulated from the idea of branching off from a main central courtyard, which produces a large void to be occupied by the local mass of people. This not only stresses community, but also gives the children a safe and protected place to interact and engage in recreational activity.
Aside from connectivity, one of the major goals for our school was to have personalizable and sustainable classrooms. This is accomplished in a variety of ways, from the local stone and renewable building materials to the covered walkways of the school that provide passive solar shading, and the double doors and windows in each classroom that can be adjusted to allow for different levels of natural light and ventilation to enter.
The community center was designed for active spaces to occur in the community. The overall form is defined by the running track with Ubrica co-op offices, flexible studio space, a cafeteria, an outdoor theater, pools, and different sports courts within the perimeter to promote health and community in the biomedical city. The chapel is the major landmark in our site, mimicking the volcanic Mount Suswa that is 9 kilometers from our site. Mount Suswa can be viewed on the axis of the northeast to southwest road that runs through the site. The goal of the chapel was for it to act as a reflective outdoor space for the people to go and connect spiritually with the world around them.
The overall goal for the project was to extend the Ubrica One Health beliefs to the area through stressing community and connectivity. The scope was attained through the use of large open gathering spaces to truly bring the social community together as one. The intent to provide a common ground that advocated One Health is stressed throughout the entirety of our design outlook, and we hope in the future our initiative will one day change the face of One Mind, One Health.
Howdy, we're Team HELK from Texas A&M University. We're designing the Women's and Children's Teaching Hospital for the Ubrica One Biomedical Industrial City project in Nakuru, Kenya. My name is Hillary Hagan, and I'm a 4th-year architecture student.
I'm Elizabeth Pratt. I'm a 5th-year landscape architecture student.
I'm Laura Garcia, also a 5th-year landscape architecture student.
And I'm Katie Hardwick, a 2nd-year architecture student.
The Ubrica One site is 1,752 hectares. Our hospital is located in the medical district, which is 20 hectares shared between 3 hospitals. The southern portion of the medical district contains 2 specialty hospitals, a cancer center and our Women's and Children's Hospital.
Our design concept originally started with 2 wings, a women's wing and a children's wing, that interlocked with shared space in the middle. We decided to use an organic form to represent the soft and delicate nature of women. As the design developed, a butterfly inspired our building. The life cycle of a butterfly correlates with a woman's transition into motherhood.
The facade of our building was inspired by the iconic baobab tree, also known as the Tree of Life. It holds water in its trunk and can withstand drought for many years. In this way, it symbolizes the strength of a woman and the hope for a child. Our hospital is composed of 6 floors. Each department is depicted by a different color as seen in the floor plans. The first floor is made up of 5 major departments: emergency, imaging, ambulatory, public, and staff. The second floor is designed for the staff. Because we are a teaching hospital, we have provided an auditorium, a library, and several conference rooms. The third floor is designed for labor and delivery on the right wing and private patient care on the left wing. The fourth floor is the surgical floor, which houses pre-op, operating rooms, recovery rooms, and both the PICU and the ICU. The fifth floor is designed for future expansion. The sixth floor is designated for children in order to provide maximum privacy and security. The children are divided based on age, and at the top of both wings are areas designed for the children to interact with each other.
We have proposed to reroute the bus system to get better access to the hospitals as well as nearby residential areas. From the bus stop, visitors can travel up the central pedestrian corridor to access either hospitals. The design of this corridor is inspired by the baobab tree and connects with the facade of the hospital. The main entry of our hospital has a large covered drop-off loop to accommodate visitors driving cars. It also provides plenty of bike racks and pedestrian connections from all directions.
A shaded gathering space with plenty of seating planters forms the hospital's entry plaza. This serves as a central node for people coming from outside the site, as well as those moving within it. The plaza leads into the hospital healing gardens, which consist of a sensory garden, children's play area, an edible garden near the cafeteria patio, butterfly gardens, and a meditation labyrinth. Our emergency department faces the highway for maximum visibility.
Howdy, we're Designs for Global Wellness, and we wanted to share with you our design for the agricultural district of the Ubrica One Medical City site. Our design intends to create educational opportunities, enhance community development, and foster sustainable practices.
Here is the final rendering of our concept for the agricultural district. At the center, we have a roundabout surrounded by university and research buildings, greenhouses, and a convention center. The vet clinic is located half a mile away in our livestock pastures to keep a safe distance from surrounding buildings and to have quick access to the farm animals. Food processing is located in the corner of our site to keep any possible odors away from the public. Finally, our agriculture has been split into regular, educational, and community plots.
In order to foster sustainable practices, our design implements phytoextraction in order to take out the harmful chemicals from the soil, crop rotation in order to improve soil quality, therefore increase productivity and strengthen the local community. Our plant palette consists of mainly native planting, which lessens the need for irrigation and maintenance. Our team decided on wind pumps as a means to irrigate our crops. In order to conserve land, we're implementing vertical gardening.
Our design reflects a ripple of water because products to sustain life are created in our site and rippled out to the surrounding community. Also, our roundabout is designed with underground crossing to keep pedestrians safe from crossing 4 lanes of traffic.
The site has around 3 million square meters of land, with 116,000 square meters of book construction. The university, along with the research center, have over 3,000 square meters of lab space, along with workstations, classroom, administrative office, auditoriums.
These are a few representations of our design. We have implemented earth by construction, which is filled with clay and a grate, regulating temperatures with brick exterior wall and a wood cladding for a shading system.
Capetillo. I'm a senior at Texas A&M University College of Architecture and Environmental Design.
Howdy, my name is Tyler Lunsford, 5th year landscape architecture, Texas A&M University.
Howdy, I'm Alex Langford. I'm a sophomore at Texas A&M College of Architecture and Environmental Design.
Howdy, I'm Luis Garibay. I'm a sophomore at Texas A&M University College of Architecture and Environmental Design.
Team Architecture, our goal is to provide world-class cancer and emergency services for both the local and international communities, redefining the future of global healthcare. While healthcare continues to be an urgent concern in Africa, there never has seemed to be a successful model capable of dealing with the need in a sustainable manner. Ubrica is seeking to change this. Utilizing cutting-edge medical technology, co-op systems, and a meticulous design approach, we have created a cancer hospital deserving of international recognition. Utilizing sustainable initiative, it stands as an iconic structure, advocating for the improvement of global healthcare. Not only will it serve the ever-growing cancer populations in Africa, but it is also a teaching hospital that will be used to develop the next generation of healthcare professionals. Our design emphasizes connectivity and special concern, creating an environment that provides patients and their families the maximum support for their difficult journeys. The building contains shelled floor space for future expansion, while also providing the necessary spaces to create a competitive academic learning environment.